Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome back to the gallery. Tonight we are doing a little whip and chat, and I am working on my latest. You saw in my other video that I finished the snowman, Mr. Snowman. I'm working on this one. Bring it farther away. This is a vase of roses, and there's a teacup there, and single rose. So that's what I'm working on today. And if you haven't already, I invite you please to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell, and it tells you every time I upload something new. Today's whip and chat, I thought we would talk about myths about diamond painting that people have and the truth about it. I've reached out to some people in my diamond painting groups, asked them some questions about what they think when loved ones or friends talk to them about diamond painting. What is their first impression? What do they think about it? What do they think it is? What kind of thoughts they have when they first hear about it. The first misconception, I think, is that people think it's hard. And it's not hard at all. If you can do any craft like cross stitch, I can't cross stitch. It involves too much math, and I don't like math because like you have to count stuff. But if you can do cross stitch, or if you can do color by number or paint by number, it goes along the same way. With cross stitch, you use yarn and a needle. And by the way, I'm working on the number 2, just in case you're interested. With cross stitch, you work with yarn and a needle. With color by number, you can either do adult coloring books and use crayons, markers, gel pens, things like that. But with diamond painting, you use resin beads or special rhinestones. So that's the difference. It's basically the same thing, and it's a canvas like this one, and there's numbers, letters, and symbols all over it. And then there's a legend over on this side and over here that correspond. So like I'm working on the number 2 on the canvas, and the number 2 is number 11. So I have baggies like this set up that I prepare before I start any diamond painting kit. And I just write the number 11 bag is number 2 on the canvas. So that's what I wrote. So to get number 2 on the canvas, you look and see which ones stick out the most. Like you look for some big batches of a certain number or symbol or letter, and you say, oh, I see a lot of 2s here. I'm going to work on the number 2. So you look over here on the... I'm going to bring you over with the camera. So, and I'll make it bigger. So over here is the legend. So you see number 2 on the canvas is the 11th color. So I have the 11th color, and I've written the number 2 that corresponds with the canvas. And that's basically it. It's very easy. It's not difficult at all. What it is a little tedious, and that's pretty much what it's all about. You want something to distract you. It requires some focus, but you can also be doing something else. You can listen to music. You can listen to a story on the internet, things like that. You don't require a huge amount of focus, but you have enough focus for something else, like listening to music and things like that, or your iPad, or a story being told to you, off the internet, books, things like that off of Kindle. You can listen to those while you do this. Um, let's see. Another misconception is people think that this hobby is expensive. It can be, but you don't have to go expensive. You can start off uh, inexpensive. Like on Amazon, they have a lot of inexpensive kits. Um, I mean, if you wanted to start off expensive, you can go to Diamond Art Club, DIY Moon Shop has pretty pricey ones. But if you're starting out, I would highly recommend trying Amazon first. Try a little guy. No, don't go too big, because if this isn't the craft for you, you've spent a lot of money and it ends up in the garbage, or you end up giving it to someone else, which is fine if you look at it that way. But if you want to try your hand at this, I highly recommend trying Amazon and go from there. And if you really like it, then you can, uh, go all out and go to DIY Moon Shop and Diamond Art Club, things like that. Treasure Art Studios is another one that's got some very nice ones. And they're very, like, of course, because of the price, they have top quality drills, top quality canvases, and things like that, which is fine. I don't see anything wrong with the ones I've picked up off of Amazon. All the kits that I've ever gotten from Amazon, I've enjoyed, and they look beautiful. I've put them on Instagram. If you want, you can check out my Instagram and go follow me there. I post all of my projects that I do, my progression, my completed. I haven't posted this one yet, though. I have done quite a bit of it, as you can already see. So yeah, so it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Even ordering from Amazon, I mean, I've been doing this since April, and I've spent a good amount of money since April, and I've been just doing I won't say inexpensive. I mean, the most, if you watched my videos, I have one that I'm going to start after this one. Which one is it? The Unicorn Girl. She was from Run Far. That was, and I remember on the video I said that it was like $20. It's more like $26. So that's the most I've spent on a diamond painting to date. So, I mean, 26 bucks is a good amount, but, if you go to DIY Moon Shop or Diamond Art Club, you're looking at upwards of $50, $60, $70 per kit. And like I said, the reason being is because they use high quality drills, high quality canvases, things like that. And they still find problems with their drills, not very often, but just like with everything else, even if you buy expensive, there's still going to be problems. So don't think just because you're buying the most expensive kit, it's going to have no problems. You'll probably run into something. Not all the time, just once in a while. What else is a preconceived notion about diamond painting? That it's childish, that it's for kids. You can get one for children, but I recommend if you do get ones from, like they have the small kits, like a 20 by 25, things like that. 15 by 20, I think they sell as well, very small ones. But if you got little ones at home that you're going to get to do these, I recommend that you have supervision, because these come with beads. And even for an adult, sometimes us adults even knock over the beads in the tray, and it's a little bit of a mess if they go all over the floor. They have, of course, if you look on Amazon, it's like a vacuum cleaner that sucks up a whole bunch of beads for you off the floor, which is great. I might invest in that in the future, but so far so good. I mean, if I see that it's about to tip over, I try and stop it. And if I can't, I haven't had any accidents on the floor where they like a whole bunch or a whole bag is gone on the floor, knock on wood. But if that were to happen, got your hand, pick them up one by one. Yeah, so it's not 100% for kids. I mean, kids can do it, but I recommend some some supervision. What else is there? It's not. This is one of the hobbies that you can do that's good for mental health. It relaxes you. After a long day at work, you can settle down, and this really relaxes you and lets you unwind just by doing something like this, that it's tedious and you really don't have to think about it. You just grab a color and you go. Trying hard to think what else. I have heard that people think the square drills are harder than the round drills. You do need a little bit more dexterity in terms of the fact that you have to place them the right way. You need to, because square is not like, these pens are meant for round, but you can use them with square. It's just that you have to pick them up and put them on a certain way. So it takes a little bit longer to use the square drills, but it's not, I don't think it's harder. It just requires a little bit more from you in terms of dexterity and how you hold your pen and all that. Now, I did post at the beginning a little tutorial on how to diamond paint, and I did so today as well. A standard kit usually looks like this. It comes with a boat, a pen, and a piece of wax. This is pretty much used, but usually you get the boat, the pen, and the wax. Sometimes you'll get some baggies with it. Sometimes you won't. Sometimes in kits you'll get a pair of tweezers. These are pretty sharp, but they're good for if you drop, say if you drop some drills onto your canvas that weren't meant to go there, you can pick them up with your tweezers, or you can use the tweezers to place your square drills as well. That's another use for them. I've used them to place square drills. I did a square. If you look on my playlist, you can see Drill With Me or something like that. The only square I've done is the Christmas boy. He was a square drill. And I'm not sure if I used a tweezer during that whip and chat. Not sure. Or even if I did a whip and chat with that. Yeah, so those are the most common misconceptions. I can't think of anything else. I have a few stragglers here, excuse me. The last one that I could think of is not really a myth, it's an actual fact, is that this craft is addicting. Once you start doing it, you're going to want to buy kits all the time. You got one week. I always have one kit working on one kit that's waiting to be worked on. I haven't had a situation where I have no kits waiting. Well, maybe I lied. While I was waiting for these two, I had another one, the unicorn girl, but I was waiting for these, so I thought I'd wait and do these first, and then I'll work on the unicorn girl. So yeah. So yeah, it's an addicting craft, but it's very enjoyable. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video. And if you're new, I hope you got some information. If you have any other questions, please leave them down below. And if you have any ideas for a future whip and chat of any questions, any whip and chat ideas like a tag or something like that, please leave it down below. I'd love to hear what you want me to do next. I will leave it up to you. But I have had fun recording this for you, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you could, again, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I hope you join the gallery. And click the notification bell in the corner beside the subscribe button. If you don't hit the notification bell, you won't know that I've uploaded anything new. I mean, you probably would if you were to go on my channel every day, but this is just an easy way. It will just notify you that, hey, I've uploaded a new video. So yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed this short whip and chat to discuss the myths and truths of diamond painting, and it's very enjoyable. So thank you for watching. I hope you had a great day. I hope that everyone is safe and washing your hands and keeping distance. And I will see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.